What's up, y'all? Andre, Big CEO, back with Garage Bible Talks, the YBM version. Like I said, real life, real word for all ears that can hear from the mouth of a young black man. Let's get right into it, y'all. All right, y'all. Today, I read chapter 7 of Mark, and like I always say, it's a bunch of different dope stories. But the first story of Mark stood out to me. Just when pretty much what's going on is Jesus, him and his disciples, they hanging out with the Pharisees and the leaders, and while they're all hanging out about to eat dinner and stuff, the Pharisees and the leaders, they looking at Jesus and his disciples, and they kind of criticizing him and mocking him. They even spoke up a little bit saying it, but pretty much they were mocking him about was saying that him and his disciples was eating without doing the traditionally like cleaning of their hands. And that's something that I definitely need help with as far as like breaking that down more, understanding that. What I do understand is that the hand washing that Jesus and the disciples didn't do, which made them which made them eating unclean. I do know that that's a spiritual thing. It's not like literal their hands. But I would love for somebody to kind of help me break that down more. But what was going on was, yeah, Jesus and his disciples were eating what's called unclean, just pretty much not doing traditional stuff, right? Jesus kind of overheard them talking about them. Um, and so because of that, Jesus spoke up. You know what I mean? What did he say that stuck up to me? So Jesus responded, actually, yeah, there we go. He responded with a quote from Isaiah. Um, but what he was pretty much saying is that y'all honor God with y'all lips, but y'all heart are far from him. And what he was getting at with that was the lesson that I got was that a lot of people, and not just people, but just spirits, in general, people sit and they try to say that they do so much for God or speak on so highly of God with their lips, but in their heart, what they're actually doing, may or may not be that close to God. And the lesson from that I was getting is that Jesus at that time was saying that tradition is not bigger than the commandments of God. So yeah, there's a lot of tradition that goes on in the Bible, a lot of different things that we try to keep up. And during that time in the Bible, Jesus was letting it be known that these traditions that we have in place, they're to help us become better men and women for God. But you must obey God and his commandments first. So all the tradition stuff, there's nothing wrong with doing it if it works for you, if it's spiritually for you.